Hi guys, welcome to Unit 3, which is Microsoft Office Word. My name is Anton and I'm going to take you through this unit. So the first thing that we're going to look at is basically the introduction to Microsoft Word. I'll just give you an overview of the software itself. Then we're going to look at how do you create and save your document, as well as creating documents from your templates. How do you close your Word program? How do you use the help feature, shortcut? How do you check for spelling and grammar errors within your Word document? And how do you use the dictionary? Then from there we'll look at how do we edit our document, how do we insert text in a document, how do you find and replace text in a document, how do you delete text in a document, how do you copy and move text in a document, as well as how do you undo and redo actions that you have done on your document. And we'll slightly talk about formatting before we move on to tables, on how do you add your tables to your document, how do you work on the text inside that table. Then from there we'll look at formatting objects, such as the shapes that we'll put inside our Word document. Okay, so let's get started then. So I'm not going to go through how you start and your Word application, because I assume that has already been covered in the previous unit, which was using computers and file management. So I'm assuming that all of us are able to open the program which is called Microsoft Word. So the first thing that you notice once this program opens is the first outline here. So here you have the option to create a blank document or create a document from a template. So there are so many templates that come preloaded with your Word application. If you are looking for a specific one, you can always use the search feature here for you to actually be able to search for a specific template that you're looking for. Maybe you want a template for a CV or something like that. You can always search for it here. Recent documents that you might have been working on are found on your left hand side. If not, you can always click on open other documents here, and then this will also load or give you the option to open other documents that you might have worked on in the past. This is one that I worked on in the past, and it's on my right hand side here. Other than that, you can just go ahead and clear and click on the blank document to create a new blank document that you can work with. So once you create your document that you want to work with, the first thing that we have to take note of, the first thing which is very apparent is what we call the ribbon, which is this area here. So the ribbon has various tabs. You can see there's the file tab, the insert tab, the design tab, and so on and so on. So I'm going to go through each and every tab one by one so that you can basically see what each tab, what commands are found in each tab. So the file tab, this is where you find the information about your document as well as the software. You can also create a new document here, or you can open an existing document here. You can save your document, or you can save as a document, so meaning basically save your current document as a different document. You can print, share, export, as well as this is where you are also able to change a few settings about your Word program. Then the next tab is the home tab, which is the default one, which loads by default when you start your Microsoft Word. So under here you have commands which enable you to basically work on your font, your paragraph, as well as your style. So we are going to spend most of our times in this section here, because this is what enables us to change things like the font color, the font size, as well as things like bolding and italicizing and so on and so on. So we're going to go through that as well individually. Then next to the home tab you find the insert tab. So here, if you want to insert anything in your Word document, you'll basically find it under the insert tab. So here you'll find things like how to insert a cover page to your Word document. If I want to insert a blank page, I want to set a page break, tables, pictures, shapes, smart art, charts, screenshot, videos, comments, headers, footers, and stuff like that. So literally anything that comes to mind when you want to insert something in your Word document should be under the Insert tab. Then the Design tab basically helps us design our document. So if I want to look at things like the page color, things like the page borders, the watermarks and stuff like that, I'll basically be able to find them under the Design tab. So you also have things like your themes here that you can also look at in ways of styling your document. Then under page layout basically enables us to manage how we want our page to be displayed. So here we have things like your margins, which is the area on the sides of the Word document. Then this enables us for you to actually adjust these spaces in here. Then you also have the orientation, which basically enables you to change the orientation of your document, whether you want it to be in portrait or landscape. Then you also have the size of your document that you're working on, or you can also have things like your columns and so on and so on. The next thing is the references. So in here you have things like your table of contents. If you are typing a very large document, it makes it easier for you to basically be able to navigate that using a table of content. Then you also have things like your references or your citations that you can also manage using your Word application. Then mailing, normally people don't do this much, but this basically enables you to prepare a document for things like if you have to send the document directly from here. When you have this configured with Outlook, then you can basically just email your document straight from Word. Then under review, this enables you to do a couple of things, mostly after you are done working on your document, or if you are reviewing somebody else's document or even your own document. So here you have things like your spelling and grammar, your dictionary, your word count, translating if you need to, language, and comments. So if you are maybe working on somebody else's document and you want to basically show them that you went through the document, or you want to highlight something that you did, you can use the comment section to do that. You can also use things like the track changes, which enables you to see the different changes made by different people. Or if you are working on the document, if multiple people are working on the document, then this of course enables you to accept or reject those changes made by other people. Then under review basically enables you to change how you want to view your Word document. The default one is normally the print layout. You can also have read mode, web mode, outline, ruler, and stuff like that. Most cases you find people have the navigation pane on the left hand side, just to basically be able to navigate a Word document easier if it's a large document. It's normally the case with documents like your study guides and stuff like that. So that's basically it. That's the first overview of your Word document. So the second thing that we're going to do is basically be able to populate a Word document so that we are able to do things like saving the document and so on. So that will be in the next video.